This is what it's like when you're facing sunset. It's 3:24 in the afternoon and the sun is right there. And I'm going to go inside that door and drop off the 2 coils that are on the back of my truck that you cannot see from my current location. They're just 2 shotgun loaded coils. I've unchained and unstrapped everything I can other than what the shipper wants to remain on there until I get inside the door. And this first one is 21,000, that one's 27,000 pounds. Everything else is, so I got they require long sleeves. So I don't have my long sleeve shirt, I have my short sleeve shirt, but I have these, what do you call them, arm socks? I know our glass guys wear these. Man, is that hard to see? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to stare into the sun for this shot, so. There we go. See? I can just sit up. There we go. Here, I'm using my legs when I got a air adjustable seat. I have 2 hours and 52 minutes left on my drive clock, and I've got, let's see, will that focus in with all this glare? I've got 2 hours and 6 minutes to drive to my next location to pick up.
Home. Messaging.
It is, thanks.
You have 2 hours
yeah, I know, I've already said that. I've already driven 439 miles. Let's see, what do I got going on? The good thing is I have 4 hours, as you can see there, 4 hours and 7 minutes left on my 14-hour clock, and almost 3 hours left on my drive clock. And it's Friday. I won't be making it home today, which is fine. I got this pre-planned yesterday, which is good, so I kind of figured this out in my head. I'm going to go to this shipper, pick it up, most likely stay the night there because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to load me and for me to secure everything there. So once I get everything secured, they do have an overflow lot that I will go park in and sleep, most likely, and then go from there to my house on Saturday. And I assume it's going to be 4 hours or less to get there. I can't remember how long it takes to get from Memphis up to St. Louis. I have mental blocks like that sometimes. And then I'm delivering from Memphis. I'm going to Danville, Illinois on Monday. And just watching trucks here. I'll see where that's at once I pick up and I'm getting ready to tuck in for the night. I'll set up my trip, and this way I can determine if I'm going to have to leave Sunday night or Monday morning. Most likely, I think it's like 2 hours away from my house. In fact, I'll as soon as I'm done filming this, I'll look it up on Google Maps and see how big of a distance it is. Because on Mondays they have the 10 o'clock delivery rule: deliver by 10, no matter what your appointment time is, unless it's a specific appointment time. Mine isn't. Mine's an open appointment time, so I need to be there by 10. So if it's less than 4 hours, I'll be golden, because if I start the day at 6 a.m. From Maverick, I should get there before 10 if it's less than 4 hours. But that'll require me to get up at like 5 a.m. Not a big deal. I've been doing that all week. And go drive down to the Madison Yard, get in my truck, do my pre-trip, and get out of there. And start my week again. This week was a monstrous week, I think, anyway. Let's see, I did 600 miles, 628, 500 miles, 400 yesterday. I got stuck in Tennessee yesterday because the president-elect decided to visit Cincinnati. So I was parked on the highway for 1 hour in the same spot. Bam, cops in front of me parked on the freeway 1 hour. So that killed about 60 miles. I could have gotten extra. It completely screwed up my day yesterday, so I had to park much shorter than I had wanted to. So that would have been over a 500 mile day. I'm already at 439. I've got to go another 104. So, well, actually, that's going to be about 90 because my GPS, you have to be careful. Sorry. Let me turn this. Okay, come on. Sometimes my GPS doesn't want to work as fast as I do. Right here, look at this. This is kind of funny. When you leave here, you can go straight under the highway and get onto 78. But my GPS wants me to go south, do like a big U-turn on this highway, and then come back and come back, just to avoid going under this bridge. And yeah, okay. I don't know why it wants to do that. I don't care. So my true trip. So you got to be careful of that, as far as what your GPS is showing you, because it's instead of 104 miles, it's probably about 95, maybe less. So, but if I add 100, that'll give me 540 miles today, plus what I do tomorrow. I'm guessing between 28 and 3,000 miles this week. So it'll be a pretty good paycheck compared to last week. Because, you know, when you're not driving, your paychecks are kind of small. But when you are driving, this week, I think I've gotten really lucky, because this is, I don't know, supposed to be the slow season, and I'm hitting almost 3,000 miles, so I'm happy. At 52 cents a mile. So, and I should be hitting my 2-year mark here really soon, which will incur a pay raise of some sort. And so things are looking up. The weather, it was 37 degrees where I picked these steel coils up, and it's like, my windows are down because it's like 65 degrees down here in the old Blue Springs, Mississippi. And a truck pulled in. It has 2 coils on it. It's unchained. I walked in while that truck was there, used the facilities, came back out, planned my trip, made this video for 7 minutes and 18 seconds so far, and the door hasn't opened yet. So they may take their time a little bit here. All I've got to do is get unloaded and get out the other side, and I'll be happy. If I could do that in less than 30 minutes, that'd be great, because I can put away all my stuff outside, and I've already got my trip planned. So as soon as I get all my stuff put away, I've already got my next load assignment information written down. So it's basically punching in the numbers I need to on the clock. And so I've been here for 45 minutes waiting to unload, and there was 2 trucks ahead of me maybe. So I will be able to zip on out of here really quick, just to ensure that my 14-hour clock doesn't touch my 11. That's all I care about, is making it to the shipper. If I make it to the shipper, I'm golden, which there shouldn't be an issue. But you never know, because there's a lot of things that are out of your control, like accidents, shutting down the highway because of a presidential visit. I mean, these things would just, I mean, if that happened on my way to this place, I wouldn't make it on time. I'd run out of hours. I'd have to call my fleet manager and say, hey, I'm not going to make it. There's a presidential motorcade in my way. I tried to go through them, but for some reason they wanted to stop me. So yeah, I just have to call, and they'd have to reschedule, and then it'd be all messed up for tomorrow, and I'd get home late, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to get home as quickly as I can, take care of my kids. My youngest kids are being watched by my oldest kids, which I have a 23-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a almost 17-year-old watching a 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So, because my wife has gone to play with her friends in Denver area, and so I get to get home and watch the kids, which is fine with me. That's why I go home anyways, to play with the kids. That's it for today. We'll see what I get. It'll either be square bar or big fat round bar again, because this is that top secret place I can't film at.